like to tell us the truth right in plain sight? What do you think they're trying to tell us here in Bana Hills, Vietnam?
Check this out.
They're trying to hint at something? What about here? Here's some more architecture from Bana Hills. You think they're trying to tell us something? Like, really trying to tell us something? Well, what about here in the movie Moana? Do you think they're trying to tell us something here? Like, I don't know. What could they be trying to tell us? What in the world could it be? I just can't figure it out. Ever see the movie Cars? And you know how the cars are the people in the movie? Well, do you ever check out the mountain ranges in the Cars movie? Maybe you need a better look. Boy, that kind of looks like a vintage Ford. And do you ever take a close look at the Titanen mountains? Titanen, that sounds an awful lot like Titan.
Der ist eine Kapazität, Jungs, okay? Er ist heftig schlau, okay?
It just takes a bit different perspective to see things in a new light.
Wie sieht's aus?
To make sure you really see it. Couldn't help but notice a smile, a nose, and even an eye in those Titanen mountains. And speaking of mountains, have you ever heard of Camelback Mountain? Couldn't help but notice something there. I couldn't help but notice how much Camelback Mountain looked so similar to a camel.
Darf man nicht
how
machen.
Other mountain ranges across the entire world seem to have faces in the mountains. That's the garden of the gods. And again, when you take a different perspective, things become a little bit more clear. And speaking of more
Die Welt
clear,
ist voll davon.
Black Dragon Canyon viewpoint. I wonder what we can get a view of. Those kind of look like big, jagged teeth, wouldn't you say? And when you zoom out, couldn't help but notice this old thing. Here it is outlined for you. Down
klare
to its
Sache, Leute.
jagged teeth and its big old
Achtung.
mouth and head. Right where Dragon Trailhead Canyon is. And when you zoom out from that big old dragon head, you start to see a picture of something else. Like a full dragon. Wings, torso, and all the way up to the Black Dragon.
Ihr müsst euch überlegen, warum gibt es überhaupt Vulkane. Aber da gehen wir anders drauf ein.
But then zoom in even further. You can see all sorts of things on the terrain.
Wir klären alles, Leute.
Appear to look like scales.
Keine Angst.
Here's the terrain, and here's some alligator scales. Of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I don't really think they mock us by putting things right in plain sight and calling things by names that you wouldn't believe are actually true. Like Camelback Mountain and the Titan Mountains. This is all for entertainment purposes. Of course, I don't really think monster giant animals and giants called the Nephilim once existed.
Another day, another timeline.